Thanks so much for joining us here on this Tuesday at noon. I'm Brooke Hash. We have learned one of two Marion County firefighters has died from injuries suffered in a rollover crash from last Friday. Brian Hatt's family says he died at University Hospital yesterday afternoon, surrounded by his wife, friends, and fire department family. He was just 51. Brian served 12 years in the Army, another 12 years with the Raywick Fire Department. He saved lives both in life and in death. His family says he will be an organ donor for a number of people. That process taking place this afternoon. The other firefighter involved in last week's crash, Leonard Winkler, suffered serious injuries and was treated in Lexington. Well, a big heads up for everyone who uses Brownsboro Road. Blasting set to begin today in the next phase of a huge highway improvement project. The end goal is to widen the Waterston near Brownsboro and construct the interchange near that site of the new VA hospital. Our Conroy Deluche and senior photojournalist Alyssa Newton talked to neighbors and a business owner who are rolling with the punches.
Construction at the VA hospital has been going on for a few years now, and during that time, homeowners that live nearby, drivers that pass through, and business owners have all been making adjustments. If you walk in the back of Holiday Green Cleaners,
these are the dry cleaning presses.
You might hear a lot of blasting, from the blast of a fan for cooling down to various steamers, some old and some new.
A lot of things were done to keep up with times.
Please press continue when finished.
That includes offering pickup and delivery service for neighbors who can't make it through the traffic on Brownsboro Road near the Waterston.
It's all connected.
And now, the Kentucky Transportation Cabinet is widening the Waterston Expressway and surrounding roads near the new VA hospital. That will require blasting at certain times of the day. Changes that will continue to affect drives that already seem to feel longer than before.
It can be if you go through these lights. I get on 71 and come around and just totally bypass this.
You need an extra 10 to 15 minutes at least, depending.
The prevailing hope is that relief comes in the fall of 2027 when the construction project is expected to finish. With senior photojournalist Alyssa Newton, Conroy Deluche, WHAS11 on your side.
Crews will have to take extra precaution after blasting damaged homes a couple of years ago in that same area. Construction was put on pause back in October of 22. After that blasting at the VA hospital damaged homes and sent debris flying across the interstate. Meanwhile, today, KYTC said there will also be intermittent rolling roadblocks near the Waterston and I-71 interchange. They may last up to 20 minutes once a day between 9 a.m. and 3 p.m. For all the latest updates on that construction, you can visit WHAS11.com. You can also sign up for those text alerts on that project. Blasting expected around 2 o'clock this afternoon. Well, a man is dead following a shooting in Louisville's Park Duval neighborhood. LMPD said it happened near South 32nd Street and Southern Avenue just before 8:30 last night. Officers found a man inside of a vehicle who'd been shot. He died at the hospital. Metro Police said there are no suspects, so if you know anything, call that tip line at 574 LMPD. New details in the Crystal Rogers case. The former lead detective in the investigation has been ordered to appear at Brooks Houck's and Joseph Lawson's sentencing. John Snow worked for the Nelson County Sheriff's Office when it was looking into Rogers' disappearance. Prosecutor Shane Young then subpoenaed Snow to appear in Bardstown coming up on September 17th. Snow previously testified in the trials of both Lawson, Brooks Houck, and Joseph Lawson. Steve Lawson was sentenced to 17 years in prison back on August 6th. The other two were recommended to serve the maximum prison sentences, which is life in prison for Houck and 25 years in prison for Joseph Lawson. All right, it is 12:03 at this point in the day. Looking really nice out there. Some cloud cover, but otherwise a really nice fall-like afternoon, Matthew.
Yeah, honestly, it keeps getting better and better each day. We continue to see this nice, comfortable weather, and we'll continue this fall as we go towards the next several days. Nice sunshine and clouds, though, as you look overhead for us downtown of our U of L health camera. In downtown Louisville, 71 degrees. Shepherdsville, 71 as well. Some areas still into the upper 60s for this afternoon. Paoli at 68 degrees. Mitchell, 67 degrees. Overall, as you look at some of those weather headlines, it is still going to feel like early fall outside, where temperatures will stick into the 70s for the next couple of days. And that dry stretch of weather, where we have the sunny skies and no rain chances, still going to stick around for some nice conditions ahead for us. And also, that humidity, if you're stepping out the door, you can tell it's very low as well. And that actually will continue at least for the rest of the week. So looking at those dew points right now into Louisville, 48, some areas into the 50s. But either way you look at it, nice and dry and feeling comfortable outside. Let's look at those current temperatures as we widen the picture out a little bit. Into Indianapolis, 71 degrees. Same case right here in Louisville. Some places further south, just into the mid to upper 70s. But either way you look at it, everyone getting in on some much cooler weather for the start of this week for your Tuesday. Look at the hourly planner. We'll be back into the upper 70s by this afternoon with plenty of sunshine. Heading towards tonight, we'll see those temperatures fall off into the lower 60s. And that bus stop forecast heading home, 77 degrees. Is going to be some nice conditions. But what's ahead? We still have that taste of fall, but will we see a warm up heading towards September? I'll be timing that out. Coming up in just a few minutes. We'll send it back over to you, Brooke.
Matthew, thank you. Some Henry County residents under a boil water advisory this afternoon after a water main broke on South Main Street. Customers are advised to boil water for at least 3 minutes and to avoid using chilled water lines on refrigerators, as well as the ice from those automatic ice machines. In a Facebook post, the city said it expects the advisory to last through tonight. Today, employees at the new Blue Oval SK plant in Glendale, Kentucky are voting on whether or not to unionize. The Hardin County Electric battery plant makes batteries to power the all-electric Ford F-150 Lightning. Employees in support of unionizing say without a union, their job security, contracts, and health and safety are completely in Blue Oval's hands. Meanwhile, Blue Oval says its employees are free to, quote, turn over their voice to a labor union if they want. The plan is expected to create about 5,000 jobs. We could find out the results of that vote as early as tomorrow. The Elizabethtown Community and Technical College, along with U of L's J.B. Speed School of Engineering, just celebrated a new partnership today. They held a signing ceremony this morning commemorating a new Robbins University Center partnership. The service offers students a new pathway to complete degrees in science at both schools. The goal is to give ECTC graduates an opportunity to continue their education locally and to develop Kentucky's engineering workforce. Louisville Mayor Craig Greenberg is getting the community excited for its 23rd annual World Fest. It is the Metro's premier international festival showcasing the various cultures and communities that make up our city. Guests can enjoy a series of dance and musical performances, over 100 international vendors, and of course all the good food from around the globe.
You'll find something for everyone. 3 entertainment stages featuring international, national, regional, and local performers. A parade of cultures with nearly 1,000 participants celebrating the diversity of Louisville. The Global Village, which highlights customs and traditions from around the world. We have a children's international activity zone with arts, crafts, and fun, and a world of information to connect our international residents with vital services that can help them.
The celebration kicks off this Friday down on the Belvedere, runs through Monday, which is Labor Day. The city will also hold a naturalization ceremony as a part of opening day festivities, declaring about 300 people new American citizens. Happening tonight, Dr. Brian Yearwood is continuing his series of public forums to hear directly from JCPS parents. You'll be able to ask questions and share your perspectives from 5:30 to 7 at Jeffersontown High School. If you can't make it tonight, there's only one left on the schedule. All the events are free and open to the public.